7, he's in lane 3.
We're taking you to the streets of America.
God, he's running.
Hey, better stop, man. I'm gonna catch you.
Live.
Josh, come to the front.
Let me see your hands.
Anything can happen.
Good day for the good guys, bad day for the bad.
Anything.
What are you doing?
Dan, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Now, let's talk about On Patrol Live. What exactly are we doing here?
We are following 8 police departments live in real time, and we'll be bouncing between them depending on what's happening. And people will be able to see what it's like to be a police officer in America. I mean, you think about the fact that all these departments, or most of them, have body cams now, right? And people say, well, we want to see the body cam after the fact. This allows you to see it as it's happening in real time.
Wow, I'm just amazed that we even have that capability to add that. So tell me, what makes On Patrol Live different from any other police show that we've seen?
So, the only comparable show would be one that I was involved in a while back called Live PD. But absent that, the rest of these shows are like highlight reels, right? It's like, hey, look at these crazy moments, and now let's put them together. This is watching the story unfold. This is watching policing through the eyes of a police officer, the uncertainty of what they don't know, what they do know, etc. So that's what makes this very different than any other type of show.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the ride-alongs that you've added, because there are aspects to this show that we're not getting anywhere else. Tell me a little bit about the ride-alongs that members of the community can go on with these police officers.
Yeah, that's right. So we think it's really important for citizens to have faith in their police departments, right? So what better way to do that than to say you can join in a ride-along? Not just the cameras, but you can literally be watching behind the scenes there. And then we're going to invite those people to come on to talk about, what did you see? What did you make of it? And I think that is a really important part of the new show.
Absolutely. Do you guys have any hopes for that aspect of it? Because it sounds like it is touching on something that I think is really important, and that's community policing. Having these officers know the members of the community that they are in every day, and making those relationships with, whether it's kids in the community, moms, or anything like that. Do you have a hope or a goal for adding that aspect into the show?
Well, I think that what my hope is that as we watch these departments, we'll see that happening, right? We'll see that, and we have seen this, right, in previous types of shows. We've seen that officers will come up and they'll know members of the community. Because you're right, it is critical to have that relationship, to know folks, whether the officers live in the communities or they certainly, at the least, spend a lot of time in the communities. It is absolutely essential for building that sort of trust. And I think you'll see some of that on the show. And I only say that because, again, when I was hosting Live PD, we saw some of that with officers familiar with people, with residents, with shop owners, et cetera. And I think it's a good question and an important point.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. Well, before I let you go, if you could give everyone out there one word to describe On Patrol Live that they need to get them hyped up to watch, what would that be?
Part of what makes On Patrol exciting is that it unfolds, right? So it's not about sort of boom, boom, excitement and action, and because that's not what a police officer. So I guess here's what I'll say. I'll say the one word would be reality, which is it's the real aspect of being a police officer. And if you give me 2 words, I would say police reality, because it shows what it's like to be a police officer in America.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Well, thank you so much, Dan, for being here. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Great to be with you.